Gentlemen, can the amount and type of facial hair that you choose to sport affect how people perceive you?
Yes.
And if so, in what ways? It's an interesting question, and when I started to do some research on it, I found conflicting data, mostly due to the time period that the studies were done, which makes sense because people in the 70s viewed facial hair differently than people in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and today, right? And more importantly, I really wanted to know, how did people perceive me differently when I had different amounts of facial hair? So, you might be able to see where this is going. I decided to go out and perform my own study, and I wanted to gauge a few different things. I chose 6 categories to use for this study, and I thought they would be important to me and interesting to you. The 6 are optimism, aggression, friendliness, intelligence, experience, and perceived age. Okay? So I made this little template, and I went out and I interviewed people. You can see on here each of these categories. There's a scale from 1 to 10, and people could evaluate me based on their perception of me and my physical appearance. Going to my physical appearance next, let me show you kind of what I did. I did a little manscaping here. So, started with a full beard, okay? Transition then to the stash. Try to contain yourselves here, all right? And then clean shaven. So I went out and I surveyed a total of 37 strangers. I'd never met them before, to get their idea of what they thought of me. Okay, and I want to share with you what I found. I'm not saying this is how you feel or I feel, just these 37 people. Okay, interesting stuff. With the beard, I was viewed as the most aggressive, least intelligent, least experienced, and least friendly. So, the most primitive of the 3. The mustache, which is my personal favorite, my wife's least favorite, which, whatever. I was scored as the most optimistic, most friendly, the youngest, yet the most experienced. Isn't that weird? I was viewed as the youngest, yet most experienced. But I was thinking about it, the mustache really does portray experience more than age. To illustrate that, watch this video of Ron Swanson.
Hey there, is there a project you're working on? I know more than you. All right.
Ron Swanson does know more than you, but he didn't need to say that. His mustache was screaming it from about a mile away. Another interesting thing about mustaches is how divisive they are between men and women. Men really respect and appreciate a solid stash. Women are disgusted by it. I can't tell you how many times as I sported stashes in my life, women say you look like a pedophile, 80s porn star. Maybe that's a compliment. I don't know. Moving on, clean shaven. I was viewed as the least aggressive, most intelligent, least optimistic, and oldest. I must add here, the only significant, meaning p-value is less than 0.05, aggression and intelligence. The other ones, p-value is a little bit higher, but still interesting nonetheless. So I wanted to dive a little bit deeper to see how men and women view me differently in these 3 phases of facial hair. So first, the beard. Men viewed me 65% more aggressive than women did when I had a beard, which means men seem to be more intimidated by other men with beards than women do. They also viewed me 40% more optimistic. I'm not sure really what to make of that. Women viewed me 30% friendlier and 12% smarter. I think the trend in today's society is that the beard is kind of the norm, and women are liking that. Yeah, am I right? So, with the mustache, the opposite, women viewed me 40% more aggressive. That goes back to what we talked about. Ladies do not like the stash. It's awesome for maybe the guys' weekend, but if you're going out for a weekend with your lover, leave it at home. You might get that. Finally, clean shaven. Women perceived me as 10% older. That was because one lady thought I was 39. At the time, I was 29. This is just a few weeks ago, I turned 36. So my main point here, can facial hair affect the way that you're perceived? I think so. But at the end of the day, be yourself, sport the facial hair that you're most comfortable with. Gentlemen, at the end of the day, whether you choose a mustache or beard or any kind of facial hair is a question that you mustache yourself.